bottles of champagne, some shots, a few beers. I treat my dogs better than white people do theirs. I'm in a drop like a tear, but the engine sounds like a pickup, My roof can't do a sit-up, These come out of nowhere like they hiccups. On fire, this is arson, Palm the nine like Carson. I'm throwing ones like she love me not. Is she gon' for the 40 or do she want a lot? What the you mean? I'm hand to hand like 315. If you don't believe me, pick a different time. 210 or 105. You taking pictures with rats who shave their whiskers. Our guns sing like the whispers. Pulling peel like twisters. 8-ball, sad pocket, this is billiards. But every day I ball, it's a rerun. I'm like LeBron, down 3-1. Big bang take little bang, so don't get involved. I promise Giannis, you ain't got enough bucks to win it all. No, this the bruiser, and we keep plenty. I'm synonymous with the white girl. Ask Wendy. On the road with bows. No money, just enough change to pay the toll. Long as my kids is straight. 2 O's, like 8. But I'm swiping with the sleight of hand. I'm running up shit like Spider-Man. Guns get drawn like diagrams. Send shots straight through your diaphragm. I play with the stick, violin. I play with the stick, violin. But you can't derail him unless you're Revis. I get nothing but head, Beavis. Sold more white lines than Adidas. I'm Red Auerbach, you're Brad Stevens. Listen, I spent enough to buy an apartment. Franklin's got blue lines like handicap parking. But you can't trust him. I only got one homie, like a living cupboard.
I go to see my honey every night at 9. I tell her that I love her, she says that she'll be mine. Then I start to kiss her and whisper in her ear. She says, please pardon me, but just 1 minute, dear. She gets the paper, the TV list, and there I sit, hoping I'll be kissed. Instead we sit and watch, and with love behind the door. The fight comes in so loud and clear, programs by the score. I think it's time to break it up with my little turtle dove. I just won't be a second choice to a television love. She gets the paper, the TV list, and there I sit, hoping I'll be kissed. Instead we sit and watch, and with love behind the door. The fight comes in so loud and clear, programs by the score. I think it's time to break it up with my little turtle dove. I just won't be a second choice to a television love.
Forever What's going on, everyone? It's Ross, songs and stuff. I know I said the time was changing, but here I am back at Wednesday at noon. Keeping the same time. And you know, I can't even get mad at that. I like this time. Hopefully we have some reoccurring listeners. This is a new schedule, so if you're new to the show, my name is Ross. Songs and Stuff is the name of my show, and I like to play a little bit of everything. Sometimes I'll do themes, but the main thing all these songs have in common is I like them. And that's the only thing they have in common. I try to play a really wide range of different songs, and this week specifically, it's gonna be a pretty wide mix. This is kind of my week. I'm playing all the songs that were left over for some other sets that I've been meaning to play that I haven't gotten a chance to play. It's half that, and half songs I just remembered the other day existed and want to hear. We just heard John the Dwarf Wants to Become an Angel by Boston Spaceships. And that was a song I heard pretty recently in a skate video, actually. Jumped out to me. I looked more into it, and I like it. It reminds me a lot of another song I played on another set by a band called Nihilistic Easy Rider, which if you like that song, I would also check out. Before that, Milt, Dickey, Television Love. That's an old, rare country song. I've been into some old country recently. That one's really interesting because it's about TV, obviously, which is pretty uncommon for old country at the time. TV was a very, very new technology. That's a fun kind of song. I really like the slide guitar solo on that song. Before that, Guard Dog by Snooper. That's another single from their new album that's coming out soon. That I like this single more. This is my favorite single so far, and I played their first single worldwide, and then this one came out the next day, and I immediately regretted playing that single because this one was so much better, but you know, it's fine. I'll play them both. Before that, The Turtles, You Don't Have to Walk in the Rain. That's another one I found pretty recently that just instantly, like, this is a good song. I like this. I want to play this on the radio. Before that, Bruiser Wolf, Chess Moves. There are very few rappers that I would label as whimsical, but Bruiser Wolf is one of them. That song makes me laugh every time. His bars are just so funny. He raps in such like a matter-of-fact way. I especially like the line in that song about hiccups. It's not something you hear every day in a rap song. And then we started it off with Mirrors by Just Mustard, which I actually heard, forget the DJ who played it, but I heard that on WCBN and discovered it that way. It was good. We're gonna keep playing some music. I've been really into this band called Self Improvement, so I'm gonna play a song by them next. The song is called Crashing. And I feel like this was off an album they released this year. If you like Sonic Youth, you've been liking to them, I don't know, I'm gonna play the song and let you decide for yourself.
On both sides. Understood.
Cleaned by Blackabilly.
Sexy, these ladies back. I'm your boss man, baby. It's for you, baby. Love, she said, why you do that? I said, I'm sorry, baby. That was big and really not sorry, baby. Why you do that? She said, don't call me, baby. Don't categorize me with all your ladies. Why you do that? I tried to tell you before, early on, but you wouldn't listen. Why you do that? V12, 124s, and plenty of in the shoes. Yeah, new 95 in the bands. See the feds on my like the blood hit the music. Then I step on the gas. Now I'm speeding in the lane as if I had a quota. Got my shot, go to pizza in the cola. She don't panic at all. My baby play it cool. It don't matter, police and know she's spraying the tool. It was just like yesterday when I gave her the. She stroked my ego when she called me a musical genius. What you give me credit for? Baby, I ain't just 274 pounds. Baby, they ain't fifth. Bigger belly, that type of get a ski off the tube. Raid the cabinets in the fridge and need a bowl of food. But the layer heavy. It's something like a Chevy with a V10 engine sitting on 20-inch Pirellis. Baby girl was ready. In the eyes, I was this kiss till she busted me with another. She said, why you do that? I said, I'm sorry, baby. That was big and really not sorry, baby. Why you do that? She said, don't call me, baby. Don't categorize me with all your ladies. Why you do that? I tried to tell you before, early on, but you wouldn't listen. Why you do that? V12, 124s, and plenty of in the shoes is glistening. Got the game in the low, keep the thing in the boot. Got the virus to cook up pot, I cocaine in the coop. I make it rain on the stoop. 40s, 20s, and dimes. It used to be Mason better, now all my honeys is mines. We get money in the grind. We did it easy, no frontin', and did it in the way. When couldn't see me coming, better duck when is gunning. Cost y'all soon to break. I don't know what they told you. Ballers don't do it big. Couple up in the club, he popping them clickers. See a lava with a bottle, he on top of the speakers. Me, him in the cup with a skeezer. On my big affair, white beater and Dewey. Slightly on my tail. Now don't worry, these they love us. Every other city we go, wanna us. They us sitting in they trust us. Have them head over heels till you leave them in pain. She said you don't know how to feel. Why you do that? I said I'm sorry, baby. That was big and really not sorry, baby. Why you do that? She said don't call me, baby. Don't categorize me with all your ladies. Why you do that? I tried to tell you before, early on, but you wouldn't listen. Why you do that? V12, 124s, and plenty of in the shoes. Yeah, these ladies, they want me. They say I got what it takes. Said I
and think of what we had. Ambivalent and young, but probably just dumb. The truth is that it hurts, and what's it really worth? No hope and no future, holding a gun to my head. So send me an angel, or bury me deeply instead, with demons to lead on. In the sky, it's never coming back. No hope and no future. We'll die the same loser. Holding a gun to my head. So send me an angel, or bury me deeply instead, with demons to lead on. Holding a gun to my head. So send me an angel, or bury me deeply instead, with demons to lead on. Holding a gun to my head. So send me an angel, or bury me deeply instead, with demons to lead on. Holding a gun to my head. Holding a gun to my head. Holding a gun to my head, with demons to lead on. I'll be leaving on a plane tomorrow. I'm going back, and why I go, I just don't know. You know my memories of her, they are many. I've got to see that girl. I don't know if she has gotten married. People say she has a little baby. I don't care if she will bring me sorrow. I've got to see that girl.
You already know what you're tuned to. WCBN FM Ann Arbor 88.3. It's another Wednesday at noon, and you're listening to Songs and Stuff yet again. Same time this semester as this summer, and we're back. We're playing some songs. The stuff is yet to come. Should I change the name of the show to just Songs? Because I feel like I haven't held up my end of the promise for the whole stuff part. I've only played songs. I've talked a bit. Maybe that could be the stuff. I may have a guest on next week to play some songs with me. I think that counts as stuff. That could work. You just heard Girl from the Mountain by the Ghetto Brothers. Not to be confused with the Ghetto Boys, who I also like. But I don't know. I don't know if there are some songs I could play by them, judging I can't play swear words. But I like that one. That's one I've been meaning to play for a while. And today it's a pretty mixed bag. I'm playing songs I've wanted to play for a while that haven't fit into other sets. And then a couple songs thrown in there that I just remembered existed and have been listening to and want to hear. One of those songs I want to hear is Demon to Lean On by Wavves. I really like Wavves. I don't like that album Afraid of Heights as much. King of the Beach is much better. Their debuts are much better, but I like that song off that album. But I don't listen to it as much just because I don't like that album as much. But that's a good one. That's a good one. Also, I wanted to hear some Max B. Max B is one of those artists who has a lot of music, and a lot of it's not great. So you have to search through to find the good ones. But I really like the more melodic Max B songs. Had to play one of those. The Beyond the Wave. Before that, the band I found like last week that I've really, really been enjoying. They have a debut out, and they just released a new album called Syndrome, which that song was off of. And yeah, that song was called Crashing. That was by Self Improvement. If you liked that, I would check out their song Ashes, which is an even better song, but unfortunately I can't play it on the radio. I couldn't. It wouldn't have sounded good if I did a clean edit. Yeah, that's the songs we've been playing. We're gonna play some more songs. Next up, I'm gonna go to one I found in the WCBN library by a band called The Naishi. It's called You Can't Do That With an Axe. That's gonna be playing after a PSA. We gotta play the PSAs. The PSA this week is decent, and yeah, we're gonna fade over to that PSA, then some more music. So stay tuned.
Hello, this is Robin Zanner.
Hello, this is Rick Nielsen from Cheap Trick for RAD.
Some people think it's fun to drive drunk, but that's unacceptable.
Be smart. If you drink,
don't drive.
Think ahead and choose a designated driver. Remember, music lives, and so should you.
A public service message brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, RAD, the National Association of Broadcasters, and the Ad Council.
better treat me with respect. Keep a gold chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect. Keep a gold chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect. Keep a gold chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect.
Rock the boat like a one-eyed pirate. Rick James, I could get it on my eyelids. 2 a.m. made it 5 on the highway. Whole world get a little misguided. With the spotlight, put me in the spotlight. Trust no one that put you in the wrong light. I scream, ice cream when I hit her with the sweet thing. Do my thing, no I do not do speaking. Get my shot pointed out like Ruth, man. I'm a really that I got a mood swing. I'm a really that I got a mood swing. I got bipolar confidence, wake up like then I feel like so I guess I'm the yeah, I guess I'm the Keep a gold chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect. Keep a gold chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect. Keep a gold chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect. Keep a gold chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect.
Grab life by the horns when I whip the Lambo. Black on red like I whip the Sambo. Clip so long it'll make you mumble. Watch you tangle, that's you wine. Like 100 times. Shorty let me long when I grip her sides. I like a slip and slide. My electric eel do electric slide, but
Oh, I'm feeling the booty. I love me, I love me, I love me. Niggas don't play like booty. I love me, I love me, I love me.
I just wanna fill in your booty. Grab the camcorder, we can make it a movie. Bring a friend with you if you like how I do it. Gold chain swinging and she like how I shoot it.
Keep a gold chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect. Keep a gold chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect. Keep a gold chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect. Keep a gold chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect.
I'm frosty, blood diamond, I'm flossing. Navy camel, I'm drowning, but you don't see what it cost me. Turn more like the Saudis. Hand-me-downs never fit me. Party never fit me. Never fit me. Time traveling, Honda swerving. That's a Merlin. That's a Merlin. That's a Merlin. That's a Merlin. Time traveling, Honda swerving, book learning. That's a Merlin. That's a Merlin. That's a Merlin. Swan dive down the 405. Land at the bottom of El Toro High. With the precision of a cut from a Zorro knife. The boy spit like he made out of 409. So that's clean. You can't play with my team. We rock pink now on Wednesdays. Green looks good with your envy. Mixed with white and shit salty. But this stainless. I'm like platinum and it's painless. To just skip on the beat like a Pee Wee Herman. Hands up for all my sermons. My wheels turning. Now I'm more efficient than ever. I feel like Ratatouille when I'm whipping the cheddar. You see, you better find your thickest and sweaters. Cause this ice might around and change your whole life. Cause when you're about to take flight. Keep a gold chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect. Keep a gold chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect. Keep a gold chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect. Keep a gold chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect. Keep a gold chain. Keep a gold chain. Keep a gold chain. I said I keep up gold.
And we're back. We're back, everyone. You're listening to WCBN FM Ann Arbor, but you already know, 88.3. My name's Ross. This has been a very mixed bag kind of edition of Songs and Stuff, my weekly show on Wednesdays at noon. And yeah, I've been playing a lot of different songs, no particular theme this week. Some songs I just remembered existed. Some songs I wanted to play on other sets, but didn't have enough time. You just heard Said and Done by the band Half Japanese. That was from their 1987 release, Charmed Life. And I like that one. The vocals are kind of odd, but I don't know. I feel like that adds to it for me. Before that, Gold by Brockhampton. I'm thinking of just doing a whole set of songs I listened to in middle school because Brockhampton was an absolute staple. I used to be so into them when I was like in 6th, 7th, 8th grade. Their album Iridescence is still maybe one of my favorites of all time. I don't know. There aren't a lot of people that like really, really like that album, but I do. And I don't know. I think some of it is probably just the time I listened to it and the memories I associate with that album. But I think it's objectively very interesting and good. And I want to play more from Brockhampton. That was from their album Saturation, not Iridescence, but probably the most acclaimed albums. And then before that, the Meisha, You Can't Do That to an Axe. So that was one it was a random pick I found from the library. I've been walking into our huge library we have here at WCBN and just picking random CDs and listening to them. And that was one that jumped out to me. I found that interesting. Keep it going with some more. I really like playing 2000s alternative last week, so we're going to do more of that. This is another one of my favorites, Carried Away by Passion Pet, and then we're going to close it off with some jazz, Whirlwind by Joonsam. So thanks for listening, everyone.
To the street. Listen.